Eala rises to 43rd in WTA live rankings after first-round win in Abu Dhabi. Manila, Philippines. Filipino tennis hotshot Alex Eala rose from 45th to 43rd at the WTA live rankings, following her first-round win at the Abu Dhabi Open early Tuesday. Eala, who climbed from 49th to a new career-high 45th with 1,163 points in the official rankings Monday, defeated Turkish Zeynep Sönmez 6-4, 6-3, to advance and gain 60 ranking points. In the live rankings, 33 points was the net gain for Eala, which means she had 27 in the same tournament week or day last year. Those 27 points already dropped off and were replaced by 60, and thus the net gain of 33. Eala has a total of 1,196 points. The 20-year-old Eala also secured a prize money of $18,045, or more than $1 million for her round of 32 win. Eala faces Belarusian Alexandra Sasnovich in the round of 16 on Wednesday. Abu Dhabi, with its shimmering heat and glass-lined ambition, does not look like a cradle for dreams born thousands of miles away. Yet on a quiet hard court, under a sky that seemed to stretch endlessly, Alexandra Eala found elevation, not just in ranking, but in meaning. With a first-round win that was decisive yet hard-earned, Eala rose to 43rd in the WTA live rankings, a number that carries weight far beyond its digits. Rankings, after all, are not merely statistics. They are mile markers on a road that few dare to walk and fewer still survive. For Eala, this rise was not sudden. It was layered. The long way up. Every tennis player knows that progress is rarely vertical. It zigzags. It stumbles. It doubles back on itself. For years, Eala has lived in that in-between space, too accomplished to be overlooked, yet still chasing the full validation of the sports elite. She has carried expectations that were never light. From early junior success to the global spotlight that followed, her journey has been watched closely, sometimes impatiently. The rankings fluctuated. The wins came in bursts. Losses arrived with lessons that bruised before they taught. But Abu Dhabi felt different. Not louder, not dramatic, just clearer. On court, her movement was purposeful. Her shots, measured. There was no rush to impress, no visible fear of failing. This was tennis played with an understanding that the moment mattered, but did not need to be forced. And when the match ended, the scoreboard told a simple truth. She had done enough. The rankings followed. What 43 really means. To the casual observer, 43 might seem arbitrary. Why not 40? Why not 50? But in professional tennis, 43 is a threshold. It is the edge of something new. It means better draws, fewer qualifying rounds, and the quiet respect of opponents who now recognize your name not as a novelty, but as a threat. More importantly, it means belonging. At 43, Eala is no longer knocking on the door of the elite. She is standing inside the building, learning its hallways, memorizing its rhythms. Every match now is less about proving she deserves to be here and more about deciding how far she wants to go. That shift is subtle, but it changes everything. The match behind the number. The first-round win in Abu Dhabi was not perfect tennis. It didn't need to be. There were moments of pressure, games where margins tightened and rallies grew tense. But Eala stayed. She didn't retreat into safe shots or emotional frustration. She trusted the work she has been doing in quieter months, away from headlines. That trust is the most fragile thing in sport. Many players lose it before they ever realize it's gone. Eala, on this night, held on. Each point felt like a conversation between past and future. The junior champion she once was, the professional she is becoming, and the player she still imagines herself to be. The wind stitched those versions together. By the time she walked off court, the desert air seemed lighter, a rise that belongs to more than one person. Though rankings list individual names, no rise happens alone. Behind Eala's climb are coaches who refined her instincts, trainers who rebuilt her after fatigue and injury, and a support system that believed during stretches when belief was inconvenient. There's also the weight of representation, the quiet knowledge that every step forward expands possibility for others watching from afar. In Southeast Asia, in small courts and late-night practice sessions, young players see the number 43 and think, maybe. That matters. Eala's ascent is not just a personal achievement. It is a widening of imagination. Not a peak, but a plateau. What makes this moment powerful is not that it feels final, but that it clearly isn't. The The win in Abu Dhabi did not carry the emotion of arrival. It carried the calm of continuation. Eala did not celebrate as though she had reached the summit. She looked like someone who had found stable ground and was already scanning high elevations. That mindset is dangerous, in the best way. At 43, there's room to fall, but also room to fly. Every match now is a chance to turn momentum into permanence. Every tournament, an opportunity to rewrite expectations. The desert witnessed only one match. The rankings recorded only one movement. But for Eala, this was a statement whispered rather than shouted. I'm still climbing. And this time, the climb feels sustainable.